Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. This is my beach sand shovel. This is my Glad press and seal. These are my leftover colors from a couple days ago and from today. I have put Sherwin Williams white satin pillow paint onto the edges of my canvas. I'm going to put a very small puddle, or a thin puddle, maybe not small, where I'm going to put my pillow paint, and I'm going to use it. Maybe I shouldn't use a shovel. I'm going to use it. I'm going to start with the whitest part of it. Oh, I had a skin in there. I wonder what that's going to be like. Probably not good. So the whitest part is today's paint, and the colored part is yesterday's, or the day before yesterday's at this point. But the Glad press and seal works really well. Just make sure it's sealed. Now I had this idea for using my palette knife to do some scoop and drags in an odd way. And I'm probably going to fill in. I could even go so far as to use my spatula to get the rest of this paint out of here, which is very tempting right now. Let's see how much I can get out with my shovel first. I could still add some colors. And this is paint that has been spun off and landed on my silicone mat, and then I very carefully lift the corners of my silicone mat to allow myself to retrieve it with one of my large OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatulas, which I will show you right now. Actually, I'll show you the small one. Best paint spreading tool I know of. Best paint retrieval tool I know of. It's always better if you don't have to rinse your paint water off, or dispose of your paint water with a lot of paint in it. When I use house paint, it doesn't go as far as I'd like it to. So that's going in the bucket along with that spatula. Oh. This is a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. And the white and the pastel colors you see are all because of the house paint that's in the leftovers. Now I'm really inclined to just go ahead and do whatever I want by adding colors, but I think what I'm going to do instead to begin with is be a little off the wall and add a little bit of the tricorn black, which is another Sherwin Williams color. Just add it in the spaces. Come on. Catch it on my finger. Who knows? Sometimes I get lucky and creative. I just dribbled. Darn. I don't think it matters. Once you put the colored paint on, it pretty much takes over anything that's underneath it, which may require a swipe. So maybe I'll grab a swiping tool, and I'm going to use some Jasmine, which is a primary element, and another primary element from the new Fairy Tales collection is called Magic Slippers, as soon as I get the tab out of the top. I've decided to try and put my like colors together and see how that works for me. I have a good feeling about it. I have Plum Blossom, which is another primary element. kind of a cool design already. No rhyme or reason to how I'm putting them down. I thought about this and I don't use enough Fandango, don't use enough green. I meant to put those colors right in the center and then I didn't do it. Can't have enough Mayan gold. I'm thinking about putting some more quinacridone Nicolazo gold in there from Golden. I don't mind the unswiped parts of my picture too. Here's the quinacridone Nicolazo gold. I do almost always make a painting before a painting. Pretty sure. Tara will tell you. Hi Tara. This is from the new Fairy Tales collection. This is one of my new favorite colors. This is Burmese red. And I'm just looking for and finding any little gaps. I didn't use any saffron, which is a Prizm pour in my last painting, and I kind of want some. Yes. Not sure it goes with the purple, but it's a good accent. They're opposites. So this is my wild orchid. And last but not least, my royal sapphire. Which probably goes way better with pinks than anything else. Alright, so what am I going to do now? I used up all my time. I'm going to do a little bit of white cell activator before I do my black. And I could change my swipe tool from this little spatula to something else like a card, which I'm going to have standing by. Just moving my paint down to the edges so I don't have to think about it. Now let's try a card that I just put down. Yes, there we go. I don't often use the white. I'm going to just do the black. I've got Boom Gel. I've got a beautiful violet pearlescent Boom Gel. Make sure you check out that 10% off coupon code for Pixel Paint Designs, because there's Boom Gel and Pevio paints and all kinds of other cool stuff there. Just going to do the same thing. Move the paint to the outside edge. And then I'm going to look at scoop and drags. I might grab one of my little palette knives or an acetate tool. Yeah, let's use the acetate tool. And I'm going to do some gold, some Mayan gold if I didn't leave it too far away. I like to blow on the cell activator to spread it out. If you ever need the recipe for the acetate tools, there is a tutorial video. I just eradicated some saffron I really liked. Oh well, never mind. So now here comes my weird idea, which I definitely need palette knives for, which is to go ahead and pull things out toward the middle. And in this case, more than the middle. That paint's really heavy there, so I'm going to push it back and pull it out so it becomes a lot more useful. I'm going to try and stick with just going across. It might be hard to do. It might turn out pretty cool. I definitely have enough paint on here. I might need to steal some paint, or at least put some more cell activator in over here. I like the white negative space in the center. It's a weird idea. I'm going to steal that. It's not very celly though. I'm looking for anywhere I can steal, or I'm going to put some more cell activator in pretty quick. Back to the side. Got to pull up, expect there to be a section. And where am I going to steal? Yeah, I'm going to put that right over here. Just across. Cover up that weird mark I made. Some places have a lot more paint than other places, I noticed. It's nice if you have your colors centralized, because then you can move them to the outside or closer to the outside and make them more usable. But as soon as you put your palette knife under that paint, all kinds of possibilities begin to occur. I have no idea what's going to happen when I do this. But it looks pretty cool right now. Even when the paint is thin, I do tend to give myself permission to go ahead and scrape right down to canvas, as long as I can bring the paint back again. Whoop, dip my finger in there, that wasn't good. Should ignore my edges, which is kind of, really? I think I'm going to lose a whole lot of paint. I like this. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. So I'll just borrow some next to it. And I used to not like the big areas that stretched out, but now I kind of do, because they add a whole new interesting pattern. Okay, so whatever it is, it's pretty cool, I think. I don't know why my nose is running today. It must be allergies. It's always allergies in Florida. It's a never-ending allergy fest. So, grab a skewer, Priscilla, and push some paint up and down. Pull right through. Another painting before painting. And I like it too. It's a shame I'm going to have to mess it up. That's a bubble. That can go away. Alright, before I get too involved in this, something I can't keep, I'm going to get going. Now that was just a crossways, and it's pretty weird. And kind of cool. And hopefully I'll remember to take a picture. And here goes nothing. bet it's something. I'm betting it's something. I have no idea how the centrifugal effect will make my lines that are supposed to be horizontal or vertical, whatever you think. That's pretty cool, really. And my edges look covered. Wow. Now sometimes I get nice runoff and I want to just put it right back in the painting, and that could happen. Especially with that quinacridone nickel gold, which I thought I saw some. Whoa. I got 3 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I have 30 playlists of 100 videos. I think there's 29 available. The 30th is upcoming. That is just too wild. And I like wild. I really, really like wild. And I could certainly pull some more lines if I was inclined, but I do have this wonderful paint. And I am so inclined to using it. Why should I not use it? As long as it's colorful. Grab a little more. So what did I forget to tell you? Everything from the moment I started doing the transfer. My paint pouring recipes are underneath the video. Makes me want to spin again. Probably don't. I want that orange right there though. I had a place I wanted to put it a second ago. And if I want to change it at all, I could definitely put a few spirals in there, but maybe that's best for another time. I'm going to spin out one more time, and if the timer goes off, you'll know we have 1 minute left. Underneath the video, you're going to find my link tree with a couple of websites, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group. I would love it if you guys would spare me a thumbs up, and I so appreciate your comments, your kind words, keep my morale boosted, and if you share my videos, you help me out. I really love that. My Amazon link is on the link tree, and there's my 2 books are there because Canon Unlimited Possibilities Volumes 1 and 2. There's ebooks associated with them if you buy the soft covers. Anyway, this is bizarre and very cool, and I'm liking it a lot. It has a completely different flavor than most other scoop and drags, and that's kind of exactly what I was after. I've got to get the paint off my hands before I have an opportunity to shimmer this at you, or my phone will be just too painty for words. I will pop any bubbles. Bubble 1, bubble. Shouldn't have done that with a wet thumb. Alright. I got very little time, but at least I've got it. Very cool. Thank you for joining me. If you would like to join me again, I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find tomorrow's video advertised on my community board the night before. Oh wow, whatever that blue was is amazing. It's so sparkly. So I'm seeing that this one mark here is kind of blah. So I'm just going to add a little tiny bit touch. I like what I have. I love you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. Thank you for the donations through PayPal. The icon's on the bottom right-hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. And thank you guys for becoming members. You're the only thing between me and going broke on art supplies. I do sell my artwork. I would like to sell my artwork. When I sell my artwork, I don't complain because I definitely appreciate it. All right, you guys take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I love you much. Hope to see you often. Bye for now.